Hello, everyone. This is your boy BeastOrange, and I'm back with another interview with this MADLAD. Ooh, we changed up the list schedule a little bit. Here will be the next interview. So we have Jordan, who was actually filming his movie about a few days ago, and it's currently in production as we speak. So Jordan, how about you introduce yourself?
My name's Jordan Grenfell. I have been a RPer for about 2 to 3 or 4 years now, and I'm part of Zstar Academy.
Yes, it's good to hear that. Good to hear.
As well as many other titles.
That's good to hear. So, let me pull up my questions, okay?
Okay.
Alright, hold up. Jordan, first question. How did you enter the RP community itself? And what do you think about it for now? Like right now, what do you think about it?
How did I end up in the RP community?
Yeah. Share that tale.
Well, a long time ago, it was around 2016. I was at home, like I was in my 3rd year in high school, and I was just watching YouTube, and I stumbled across a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 RP. At the time, I was getting relatively used to anime at the time, and I was a big fan of Dragon Ball Z. So I saw it was made by Legend 22. So I decided to watch it, and I was like, this is actually a very interesting series. So as it went on, I found out that they were filming on PlayStation 4, and so I decided I'd send them a friend request. And then after that, I sent him a message saying, thanks, you got me interested in like roleplay and stuff. And then eventually after that, he said, yeah, I'm just gonna have to put you through like a little test. And then after that, after I went through the test, that's basically it. Then I was brought into the RP world.
Damn.
As for the RP community as it is now, there are a few rising. A couple of legends returning to the world of the RP communities ever since quarantine.
Yeah.
RP communities come back to life, which is a good thing to see.
Yeah, and I feel like quarantine has affected that a lot, you know, in terms of like the situation and all that.
Definitely, it's definitely given us plenty of free time, because a lot of people usually are busy with real life stuff, and since everything's happened, we've had. So.
Good to hear. Anyway, some of these questions I've asked Jaito Shima the other day. You know, the underrated fiend himself, and he MADLAD. He answered them pretty good. You know, controversial. So the key to the Orange Views is controversial questions all around the board. Answer them best you can. I know there's still gonna be a MADLAD about it, but
right.
I'll ask this question, Jaito Shima. Out of all the people you have worked with so far, which people do you like to work with and hate to work with? Like, do like maybe a top 5 of people to like.
I'll start with the people that I like to work with, and then I'll go down the people that I didn't like to work with. Didn't or don't like to work with.
Yeah, don't like to work with. Like, you don't like him now to work with. Like, if you put him in an RP, like with you and them, you wouldn't like him, you know? Like, you wouldn't approve of that.
Alright, let's start with people that I like working with. He's the one that got me into the RP community, everything, and we had a lot of good chemistry when filming Zstar and all that. So I really enjoyed working with him the most, and all the other opportunities that he's given me as well. I like working with Ron. He's a really cool, chill guy to hang out with. He's really he may seem like a complete another like meme lord and everything, but he's once you get to know him, and the fact that it was thanks to him that I was getting the movie, so I owe a lot to him.
MADLAD all around the board. Alpha. Anyway, continue.
I like working with Tank. I've worked with Tank before a couple times. He's a really nice person. Someone I really enjoy hanging out with.
A really good guy, yeah.
I like working with you. You're a nice person to chill with.
Damn, dude, thanks, man. Damn. Oh boy, we'll cry.
I also like I also like working with Jaito. Even though he's like what, like 13 or something, he's still a nice person to hang out with. Even though he's like a complete, like, I don't usually work with a lot of squeakers, but he's not like that bad. Unlike Vegiku or like Apple that I've worked with.
Yeah.
Squeak and their balls are never gonna drop. Like Jesus Christ, like the high pitched voices in the world. You'd think they were chicks. Like my God. I think that's about it for the people that I like working with. People that I don't like working with. Well, I haven't really worked with, like, a lot of people where I can say I don't dislike them. If I was to say someone I didn't like, or that I had worked with, a little bit, it would have to be Vegiku. Absolutely hated him. He caused so much drama in Zstar, you don't even understand the amount of shit that everyone went through. I don't like Apple, because, like, he caused a lot more drama as well, and the fact that he just wouldn't shut up. Like, my God. Imagine being in a room with Eminem and being the one person that never learns when to be quiet. Like, my God.
Oh. Any other picks? Any other people?
This might be a bit controversial, but I didn't really enjoy working with Shadow during Sane War. Like, if it wasn't for me, all the music in his series would be shit. Like, my God, I was new to the RV community, and he had done it for a lot longer than I have, and I, a noob, held it with the music. Like, that's a new type of like, Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Imagine you doing something longer, and a newbie comes and wrecks your shit. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, God damn.
Is that it? That's all. Again, you can, if you want to add more, then you can add more.
Yeah,
the interview can go on for a few hours if need be.
I didn't really work with Virus a lot, but I didn't really like doing stuff with him, because, like, the amount of stuff that I've heard about him, I guess, just... The amount of times people have memed, like, if you watch, like, my reaction with Raikon and, Kirai of episode, 4 Spirit Uprising, or Saiyan Roar.
Spirit Uprising.
Anyway,
yeah, oh my God. I know.
In all honesty, it was difficult to tell the difference between Saiyan Spirit and Spirit Uprising.
Damn, dude.
They're both the same.
Damn.
Sorry, Shadow. Anyway, but yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Alright. Let's move on to question 4, which I'm probably gonna stay. What are the like what is your least favorite RP right now in general, and what are your, like, you know, the RPs you like separate them, like RPs you hate, RPs you hate, and RPs you like. Doesn't have to do anything with the creator. You can talk as much shit as you want, bro. It's just, I know how you've been holding it in
well,
behind the scenes.
I can't really talk much about Saiyan Roar since it's dead right now. It hasn't released. It's been how long has it been since the intro came out? And he's been recording the episodes, but he hasn't fucking even started editing. Like, my God. And people come to me about my RP series. At least I'm trying to get the shit done. Like the future RP series that I plan on making. He hasn't even he has all this stuff. He has all his casts. He has all the clips. He doesn't fucking edit. Like, my God. So it's like, and it's all, even though it's like, oh, I'm gonna be creating more character development for everyone else. It's all about him. Like, my God. Like, Jesus Christ. It was all about him, and I'm the devil of the same. It's like, shut the fuck up. No one cares if you're the fucking devil of fucking Boku no Pico. Nobody gives a shit. If we don't care if you're the devil in disguise, no one fucking cares about you. Like, Jesus Christ. Fucking Bible Black had more interesting plot than your shit. Like, my god.
No, bro.
Fucking, like, Ghost Stories. Fucking the Ghost Stories dub was more interesting than Saiyan Roar. Oh my god. And that dub was known for being shit. I had more fun watching that than Saiyan Roar. And that's saying a lot.
Yo, oh my god, bro. And any other RPG you don't like? This is just like, throw them out there. You know?
In all honesty, I don't, even though I'm part of the RP community, I don't really watch a whole lot of RPs. I only watch like a certain selected few. And so far, there weren't really much that I watched that I considered I dislike in a way. The other ones that, like, I could say was like Same Row, and everyone shits on that. Like it didn't need, like it didn't need help to be shitted on to begin with. Like, it could have just stayed like that, but no, everyone jumped on the bandwagon, so, eh.
Yeah. Anyway. Any RPs you like? Any RPs you like? Yeah, any RPs you like?
I got a couple. Well, Zstar, even though it hasn't been out for a while, it's like the one thing. It's like the very first series that got me into the Dragon Ball RPs world. So I'm quite interested in that. I like Lost Souls. Like, the use of photo mode is quite interesting. Yeah. But I feel like it could have done with more actual action scenes instead of just having it all pure photo mode. But other than that, it's still a pretty good series. It's like the music and all of that, it's pretty good. I like Redacted.
Oh,
it's got an interesting story.
Thank you.
It's a good use of soundtrack and photo mode, and adding certain normal actual elements that we use in like real life, like today's standards. I like that. I've only just started watching Shattered Realms, so it's okay so far. But I just feel like, oh, that's another thing. Shattered Realms, Raikon. I hate to call you out like this, but I just watched episode 4. You did with the fucking iCache. You timed the music wrong. Jesus Christ. When I first started editing like dimensions, perfectly timed. But other than that, sorry, little rant over with.
Yeah.
Collision X, it's got a good story base. Like, I like that. For other series like Acted, Shattered Realms, Collision X, one that I like that I feel like it doesn't really clarify as an RP, but I kind of think of it as the one that Red Scott Gaming makes. Like, I like his stuff.
Oh yeah, his stuff. Yeah, it's nice. I watched it. Yeah.
He's like a good YouTuber. Like the story that he go, like, even when he does like the main story, he still has this, like, his own behind it, and that's what I find interesting about him. That's why I like his content.
Alright, that's good to hear. Anyway, next question. Actually, I'm still thinking. There's a lot of stuff I want to ask you, but in general, This is why I'm basically brainstorming questions, because legit, I used all of them just now. So I'm just thinking. I'm thinking.
Okay. All right.
So you can continue rambling. You can continue rambling if you want to.
Also, Legend, you're my boy and everything, but I gotta call you out. Why the fuck did Calvin get a movie? Like, and I didn't. Like, it only took like an argument from Ron, like a plea from Ron to get my own movie. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, Jesus Christ. I mean, I heard it was because Calvin kept bitching for a movie. Like, I never asked for like certain things. Like, originally, I've said this before, but you know, I'm Shadow Prince, like the person, like the main antagonist for
yeah.
He was supposed to be the original Galaxy Dragon holder. Before I joined, that's who he was, and they were gonna make me the Demon King. But because he never showed up for recording, it had to be switched. So I became the Galaxy Dragon holder, and became the Demon King.
I'm glad they switched that, because he do a pretty good role, strongest dragon holder. But anyway, that next question is, As you briefed on bed, you had a new RP coming out. So I want to know, what is this RP? Like, what is this RP?
So after a long while thinking, I wanted to make another RP because Dimensions was terrible. Like, I can say that right now. I was just a Goku clone.
It did have good elements, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I feel like I kind of had, because it was my first time doing an RP, I kind of rushed it a bit too much with the ideas and everything. So after a long process of thinking, hold on one sec. So after a long while of thinking, I decided to come up with a new series, kind of based it off like the elements of like starting off from a kid and growing up to adulthood. Like my story's gonna be based around like so basically it's the world that my story takes place in. It's kind of like the Dragon Ball world, but no one knows the key. So it was basically like the normal world before powers or anything like ever exist. And then it follows who are just discovering the powers for the first time. And as it goes on, more threats come towards Earth. So it's up to them as they evolve, like with their training and their powers and everything, to protect the world. And it's called Dragon Ball Aging Warriors. I was trying to think of another name for it, but I couldn't think of anything else. And
listen, man. Listen, man. I'm just gonna shoot here. At least it's better than going from Spirit Uprising to Saiyan War. Am I right, man? Am I right?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, as Shadow did state before, if it wasn't for me, the music would be trash as all hell. So.
Anyway.
I made Spirit Uprising better. Anyway, what? Who said that? Who said that? Ghost? Was that you? Were you taking over my body? Is that what's happening?
Anyway. Continue.
But yeah, it's basically, like, going from, like, a group of kids and, like, one adult, because there has to be at a certain point. And, showing them, like, grow more bonds, kind of like an actual, like, family instead of just, like, friends. Like, they grow to have, like, a strong connection with each other, like true friendship, like brotherhood. As time goes on, they'll face more dangerous threats, and there's actually an interesting story about the other casts. Like, I'm gonna be the only Saiyan, like, first off, but the others are based on the humans. I'm gonna give more development for the human characters.
Yeah, we don't want another Jaden. You know, Ron in general was a good character.
No. I've added more of a story for the humans, like, and for the select cast members that are playing those set humans. There's more of a story as to how, like, they're so powerful. That will all be explained in Aging Warriors. Check it out, like, once it comes out. But I have high hopes, and I'm working with Ron Gamer. I'm gonna have him be a co-writer with some of the stuff once I get, like the intro's almost done. Once I get the intro done, I can start recording episode 1, and then I can go into the more meaty and greedy of the series itself.
Alright, this one's good. Anything else? Any closing statements with that question? We're not ending this interview here because I got some. I'm still coming up with some, questions. I still got some questions.
Right. Honestly, I don't really have much to go off. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I can say about certain series. I could rant for a whole day if I wanted to.
Anyway.
I don't want to crash your PlayStation. So, I'll keep it short and sweet. Same rules, daddy.
Anyway. Any last closing statement? Alright. Hope this has already been over like 15 minutes long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this interview. Again, with Jordan himself, Jordan Grenfell from Zstar and from Dimensions and everything. Dimensions was a pretty good RP too. but it did have its certain
okay.
moments where it's
okay,
pretty bad.
But I feel like it was okay, but I feel like I could have done better. I mean, it was my first RP and everything, but I feel like I'll make it up to everyone with this new RP.
There's one more question I have before we end this off.
All right.
Did you mean for Jaden to become who he is in like boot camp right now? Because Jaden in boot camp is getting eviscerated. Oh my god.
Honestly, with Jaden's character, I was gonna have him be kind of like he was gonna work his way up the ladder, like from an underdog to like being a heavy hitter. It's gonna be like I was gonna have something for his character. The reason like he was he was because I wanted him to like write his own character and then I could work off from there and like. But he just like I didn't say like to stay like that forever. Like I was gonna give him some good stuff. Like I was gonna make him like a heavy hitter like Ron in the dimensions, but unfortunately it all fell apart.
Yeah. Another thing I do want to ask though is that. In terms of behind the scenes of the stuff you wrote, were there any like personal arcs or anything for the characters or anything like other than Jordan? Like, Jordan had his development.
There were gonna be separate episodes and certain arcs that one character was gonna be like the MVP of the series. Like it was mainly focused on them. It would still involve all the other characters, them getting development, but every certain arc would help the characters grow. Like I was gonna try and give everyone equal character upgrades, I suppose. Like the word I'm looking for, character development. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was gonna give all of them equal character development, and all of them get like a spot in the limelight.
Yeah, kind of unlike Fang's Adventures, you feel me, right? We have to like have everybody's development in that one arc. And Sainor too, because Sainor they're gonna do that too for some reason. They didn't develop anyone.
I was gonna give them all equal development. Like certain episodes would depend on a certain character. Like the last episode, like episode 8, was of Dimensions. It was mainly to focus about Ron's character, like his background and everything. But I did terrible on behalf of the episode since I lost I lost everything. Like my PS4 actually crashed. So I had lost everything that I worked on previously with Dimensions. So I had to start it from scratch. At that point, after everyone told me everything, I just gave up on the series entirely and decided to think of a new series that I could come up with. And with power scaling that was even, made sense, and stories that would actually help the characters grow and make hopefully make the audience feel more understanding of the characters themselves, like real life elements that usually go on in like our times. So like with certain dramas and stuff that would actually happen in real life, that's kind of what the new series is about in a way. It adds real life elements to the fiction.
Alright, that was definitely really nice interview. Good to have you here, Jordan. Anything else? The final closing statement? Anyone else you want to like call out or anything? Or tell them to get their shit in a bag together, bro. Just say it. Go ahead, bro.
I just want to actually give a massive thank you to 2 people. Legendary Gamer 22, or Legend 22, and Ron Gamer, because they've actually been helping me. Legend was the one that got me into the RP series in general, and Ron's been the one that's been supporting me through the tough times that I've had in either my life or in terms of like writing like my series or anything. He's there to help me out.
Hear that, Legend? You lazy cunt. Release. We better record Lord Hunter tomorrow, bro. I swear I'm about to gurk him. Okay, anyway. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. Is a big thanks to everyone that supported me, and yeah.
Check out Jordan's channel, Jordan Grenfell. 32 subscribers on our way to 50, my G. We'll get him to 100 too, bro. Go subscribe to this stuff and wait while he, released that opening, that really good opening. I saw it first,
opening,
I got early access to it. It was pretty good. So hope you guys enjoyed this Orange interview. Thanks for Static for making the whole picture and all that, put in front and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed this interview, and I'll see you guys later.